Hi, it's Di Downey, and I believe that if you plan your food and have it in your fridge and your cupboard, you're going to eat well. So if you plan good food, you'll eat good food. Then if you can grow a little bit of your food, you'll eat even better. So I've chosen to choose some of these out of our garden today, but I also got a supply of organic nuts and fruits, which I try to buy maybe once every 6 months to make it economical. But I wanted to just show you what I keep in our house a lot of the time. Things like gelatin, that goes into our smoothies. Coconut oil also goes into our smoothies. Turmeric also goes into our smoothies, and then we would add things like whatever fruit is in season, and then maybe some ginger. So that gives you an idea of what goes in our smoothies every single morning. Then the other things that I always try to keep in the house, Rob's a sweet tooth, so trying to keep some dried fruit. I like to keep organic apricots in the house because that's what I use for my water kefir. And I have done a blog on water kefir, so go and find it on my website, didowney.com. And so that's another staple. I always try to keep water kefir in our house so that we are improving the gut bacteria, our gut bacteria. Another thing that I don't make anymore, I used to, is Kvass, which is beetroot, really high in vitamin C, antioxidants. Fermented again, eat as much fermented food as you possibly can. So just going through some of these again, just going back. Lots of sultanas, lots of nuts. What have we got here? Brazil nuts, sesame seeds I use on my sourdough bread. Now the reason that I keep a lot of nuts in the house is that we try to eat activated nuts as much as we can. So I have a recipe for activated nuts, and of course that's the way it's better to be better digested. Also much better for activated nuts are much better for allergic people. The other thing that I try to do is I always try to keep some vitamin C, liposomal vitamin C in our house. I've also done a blog on that. And what else? Oh, okay, the other thing which I've also got a blog somewhere or other is I would also try to keep some pesto. Of course, made from our spinach and cashews that we would buy in bulk. So again, I'm planning really good food to have in our fridge and our cupboard so that we eat good food and we have a variety that we can choose from. And then we try to grow our food a little bit. We don't grow everything, of course, but we grow most of our greens that are mostly sprayed everywhere else, so we know that these are not sprayed, so that we have a good variety of food and we eat as best as we can. The other thing I like to do is I keep in my fridge a sourdough culture. And today I actually pulled that out and I fed it this morning. And then I'm going to add some rainwater to that, and I'm going to make some bread, and I'll let it ferment so that as much gluten as possible can come out of that. But that's another story. That's my premise behind the way that I plan our meals. Hope you're having a great day wherever you live.